All right, everybody, welcome back. Dirty Doug here. I am back up here at where I call Dream Car Garage. This is what I'm going to call it. And I am working on this. From when I left, I was working on this. I was doing brakes. She's got the brakes. I'm just putting them on now. An '04 Nissan Altima Nismo SER. This is one scratchy car. This is a beautiful car. '04. All leather interior. It's damn thing's rock, right? So here I am putting some brakes and stuff on this thing, and we come to one of those problems. It's a common problem. This plastic piece here the clips had been come out of it, and this thing was hanging down here like this, and it was rubbing. It was making noise, and you're going down the highway, all that jazz, right? And that's because the clips are gone, and still a little sick, getting better. And as we all know, that sometimes these clips, they're expensive as hell. You can buy 3-4 in a package. They cost anything worth from $15 to $20, right? And sometimes you need more than 3 or 4, and you got to buy 2 packs. Now you're talking like 8-10 clips. They're going to be like $40 or so. So then you get the big idea is, okay, I'll buy a kit of them. Must be in there something I can use. Get the damn kit, and there's nothing in there you could use. Come to find out, there's really nothing that them damn things ever you work on. So there's a way around everything, right, you guys? There's a way around everything. So this is how I do it. This is how I do it. Yeah. Set the old camera up. I'll show you. Zip ties. Take a couple zip ties, poke it in the hole, like that. Then you can bring that piece up. Put them zip ties through there like that. Then you take more zip ties after you put, where did you put Mr. Washer? Put Mr. Washer on there just for good measure. Put Mr. Washer on there for good measure. Then you take another zip tie like that, and you zip it in. I gotta do these other holes, but anyways, I'm gonna just do this one because so I can show you. Zip that in there like that. I'm taking this. I'm making this more difficult for myself to do the other ones, but anyways, I'm getting the point across to you fellas about what I'm doing here. And you zip another one in like that. Boom. Cut the ties off. Instant clip. Okay. See what I mean? And there is no way that that's coming in. That's me pulling it. That is not coming off. So right there, all it takes is a couple zip ties and a washer, and you can make your own clips like this. The only catch is that you got to have the right size zip tie that'll fit in the hole. And I always put a couple of them in because that'll hold in there better. One might slip out, one might not. But that's my idea of push pins, because you know what they're like. We all hate them when we have to work with them. They're either busted, or we busted them taking them out, or we bust them getting back in, or they're just cheap quality or anything like that. Zip ties. You can get a bag of zip ties at the damn dollar store, right? So that's my way around a zip tie, or a push pin, with zip ties and a washer. So there's my thing for today that I'm going to show you about this car. This car here, I took it for a drive. It's scratchy, man. If this thing had wings, it would fly. I really love this car. This is a beauty. So I'm going to throw some brakes on this thing. One of my biggest problems was some little metal things were coming off there, and these brakes they're down. They're not totally down, but they're getting down. And me just running around greasing the slides and everything all up yet again. And I'm going to stress, always stress, you guys best be putting your synthetic brake lubricant on there. Don't be dipping the damn things in oil or anything like that, crazy buggers. So that being said, there's one part of what video I'm doing today. I don't know how many I'm going to get done up here today, because I'm not even sure what the hell I'm going to do. Whatever's on the list and whatever's going to tickle my fancy. Or something, the next job will draw me to it. I'm sure it will. So, this is Dirty Doug from up here at Dream Car Garage. Anyways, it's Monday. I do Monday and Tuesday here. And was Thursday and Friday at Places Unknown, which are where I was sanding last week on a hood. And when I left Friday for afternoon, because I had to do a doctor's give blood, which I hope turns out great. I get my results back. If I don't hear from a doctor, that is a good thing. If I hear from them, I got to go in, okay? So I don't know how your doctors work around here, but with ours, we got to go to the doctor. You make an appointment, and you tell him what's wrong with you, and then he gave me all the paperwork, sent me to the hospital. I give them blood. The results go back to the doctor. Then he calls me and sees what's going on. So anyways, wish me luck on that one. But anyways, yeah, thanks for all for tuning in. Want to come back, and that is your solution to a push pin right there. Zip ties. Gotta love zip ties. Anyways, thanks all. Dirty Doug. Till the next video. Over and out. Alright everybody, welcome back. Dirty Doug here. Now I was working on the Monster, and I gotta bring some connections in to hook up an electric fan on it for tomorrow, which is none here. So now he's got me doing the more electrical work, which I need more connections for, and I am doing a Econo line here because little did I know it did not have any brakes. And then all of a sudden, as soon as I touch the connectors back here, the wires fly apart. So now we got to figure out why it's got no brake lights, and I've got no connectors to hook the wires back up back there. And I'm underneath of it, which I can show you guys. Oh, this big old plate here covers up everything under here. So take a couple bolts of that. We got our brake here, got our pressure switch there. For some reason we got no power going to our pressure switch at all. Oh, I can't figure out why not right yet. I've got I got to get a bunch of connectors and shit and a bunch of wire here so I can figure it out. You know, I can just pull the brake lever like that right down here in my hand. But the pressure switch just isn't working. You know how hard this electrical stuff is to do by oneself. You know, I'm out of here in like a half an hour, so just want to make a short video to show you guys what I'm doing. This bad boy's got a big old electric fan on it. I got a bunch of wire and work to do this thing, and it's going to be challenging to figure it out because someone's already rewired this thing. So, man, the wires, you know, like the wires go up in here and over to there, and I got to get the horn working. The connection right there is broke off in the horn, and I'm going to grab a horn at home, see if I can bring that in. It might be a better horn for it, an easier one to work at. And, yeah, this is already can become challenging so far. I took the tail lights out, and they were hard to get back into their couplings, and the wires fell out. I couldn't get the light back in. The bulbs are good. The blinkers work. I got right and left, but I just don't have any brake lights, and we need brake lights. You know, every car needs a brake light. So here I am under here trying to do this. And I just need a bunch of wire and stuff so I can figure out what's going on with it. But yeah, that's what I'm up to now. So now I'm gonna go searching around here and see what I can find for wires and goodies and stuff like that, and get this show on the road here a little bit better for myself. I don't know. Them wires over there are pretty compromised. You know, the wiring harness, as you can see, it goes up in there along the rails. And it goes into the cab. That's a monster right there. You see that? Wire harness comes in there. Ooh, that thing spins easy. So one second, I can tighten up my wire harness. Comes in there, runs all the way up along the roof, down and through there. It's all stuffed in there somewhere. So who doesn't love wiring? Put up your hand. So yeah. That being said, I'm just showing you what I'm doing here. I'm just gonna run around. I gotta fire a bunch more wire connections. If I don't find stuff, I have to bring stuff from home. Then I continue on this for tomorrow because this needs to go up and down the road. It's gonna be. This is a driver, just like all these cars that are around here are drivers. Anybody that has a car collection, they're not drivers, and they don't start them, they don't maintain them, and they don't do anything like that, and they got no mechanical ingenuity at all on how to do it or even do it. They shouldn't have a car collection, and it's just a waste of time having a bunch of cars. Like I've heard people say, well, why do you get all these cars if you don't drive them? Cars need to be driven. So, and they definitely need brake lights. So, yeah, here I am going to go on the search now. I'm going to get a half hour before I leave here. So I'm going on the search to look for wires and connectors and stuff like that, so I can move forward on trying to get these brake lights to work. The frustrating's up and down, wires breaking off here and there. So anyways, that's Dirty Doug. Showing you a couple short videos for today. So Dirty Doug, over and out.